Okay, let's do another one before I hang it up for the night. We're going to set up CoffinOS, which is a version of Amiga OS that was made for the Vampire Amiga hardware, but seems to work okay in WinUAE. CoffinOS. First one up here, Coffin R64. Again, it's made for the Vampire, so I wouldn't expect it to work 100% everything under WinUAE, but so far it seems okay. The torrent is here. In order to save time, I've already downloaded it and extracted it. When you extract it, you'll get an image file and a change log. We don't need these two things. The image file is an image of a Amiga hard drive. So I'm just going to rename it CoffinOS.hdf. And put it inside my hard drives folder. Okay, let's set it up. I'm going to load the AGS configuration. Load. Rename it Coffin OS and save it. There. I assume a lot of this one is going to be guesswork. I assume the AGS configuration is a pretty good computer, a pretty good Amiga setup. However, the Coffin OS I've discovered requires a 3.1 Kickstart ROM with the shapeshifter modification, because shapeshifter is part of this operating system. So for the ROM, we're going to go here in ROMs, Kickstarts rather, look for all the shapeshifter ROMs. That's good enough. I think we'll go with this one here, Kickstart 3.1 A1200 shapeshifter ROM. If I understand correctly, shapeshifter requires a patched ROM because the ROM has to start in a different area of memory or something. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But this works. This works. For the CPU, I'm going to go with a 16040 because what I've been reading, that's pretty good for use with CoffinOS. So anyway, CPU of 16040, a ROM with a shapeshifter patch. I think the rest of it is probably okay. One recommendation said that you should drop your Z3 fast RAM to 128 megs, but this seems to work. I'm not going to mess with it. You can always change things later. Under the hard drives, well, here we go. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Or that. Or that. That. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. We don't need that. And we don't need that. Add hard file. CoffinOS HDF. I'm going to guess the device should be DH0. Okay. Let me double check that I'm working with the CoffinOS setup. Yes, I am. Save it. Okay, let's try it. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Install for real, I guess. Okay. enough stuff to play with. Looks okay to me, American. I don't know. Fine. Locale, United States, or whatever floats your boat. Okay. We'll now try to adjust the drive geometry. Okay, whatever that means. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's go to System, Preferences, Screen Mode, something like that. Screen Mode. And pick something a little higher. How about, at least for the time being, how about 1024 by 768, 32-bit. Save it. You know, screen resolutions can be changed later. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's double check. F12. Quit. WinUAE. Configurations. CoffinOS. That seems okay. I haven't played around with this too much, but most of it seems to work okay. And down here you'll find a Mac emulator called Shapeshifter that would not have worked with the regular ROM. But it does work with the patch Shapeshifter ROM. This is pretty cool by itself. I got a Macintosh now. Okay, I haven't played with it much. I'm going to cover my ass and say this was never made for a regular Amiga, especially not an emulator. It was made for the Vampire. So if stuff doesn't work, don't be shocked. I guess that's it. What do we got here? We've got some demos and some fractals and some games. Amy Quake. How does that work? Oh, cool.
Authenticate possible camouflage access in wet sector 43. All files launched. Establish communications. Priority out.
I don't know. I suppose it's good that it works at all because it's not made for a regular Amiga. Alright. Thank you. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.